What's going on YouTube? I missed my flight, so I figured I'd go live and answer some questions while I was waiting on my fiance to come pick me up. So if y'all got any questions, shoot them in, and I'm gonna answer them for you. I really don't got a topic, but I figured I'd just go live and let y'all answer any questions if y'all had some questions to answer while I was sitting here waiting. So shoot them in. I'll let y'all start filtering in. Came back to Virginia for a little while. We had to handle some business here. We also had a little staff meeting while we were in town. About to catch a flight back to Jacksonville. So the smart person that I am, apparently, I didn't realize how soon you should probably start boarding your flight. So I was here on time, but I just wasn't smart enough to go ahead and go to the departure point and board the plane. So I was smart enough to miss my flight. So figured I'd go ahead and go live and let y'all get some questions in if you got any questions. So Sunday night, so we rolling in slow tonight. Hope y'all planning for y'all week, a productive week. I'm planning for a productive week this week. What's up, Alex? Alex Ugo, you the boss man. What up? What up? If y'all got any questions, shoot them in. I'm just going live just to answer questions today. I don't really have a topic. I'm just waiting for the questions to start filtering in. So if you got some, let me know. What up? What up, Chris? That's Chief. Chief. What up, Chief? By the way, for those who looking to get into post-construction, hit it up, Chief. Chief got a Facebook group just for post-construction. What up, Pablo? Chief got a post-construction group on Facebook, real informative. I know that somebody was asking me about getting into post-construction, so hit up Chief the man with that. Alright, let's see, I got a question. Mr. Kiponki, I hope I said that right. He said, do you use a bidding software? I do use a bidding software. It's a software that I made myself. You can get it on ajsimmonsonline.com. And so what I do is, when you plug it in for the commercial one I got, when you plug in everything that you got to do, the square footage and all of that, it'll calculate how long it should take you to clean that account. And then it multiplies the time by your going rate. My going rate is usually about $23 an hour for commercial. But you can do $30 an hour. You can do as low as $16 an hour. It's completely up to you. But I got the program on my site, $80. And that's how that is. I got the residential version. I think the residential version is like $30 right now because I got it on sale. What up, James? We got James Smith up here. Who else we got? Oh, Chief got a podcast coming soon, y'all. He got a podcast coming this month, so y'all definitely stay posted to Chief on that. Akeisha said, what do you think about carpet cleaning as an additional service? I think that's an excellent additional service because carpet cleaning is pretty easy to me. That's one of the special services that I did do. The only thing about carpets that I didn't necessarily like was the fact that you can't always see the difference afterwards, so it's hard for me to sell it. You know what I mean? But if you know what you're doing, you get good at it, go for it. If you got the confidence in it, there's a lot of money in carpet cleaning as well as stripping wax and all of that too. But definitely do carpets. I recommend it. Mr. Me, what up? Mr. Me too. He said, I'm ready to buy into the franchise. Also still gave my job still have my job. What package should I buy into? This is what I'm saying now. I say buy into the smallest package that you can buy and that you can afford that includes the equipment. That's what I did. So the smallest one that you can afford, that they include the equipment on the actual initial down payment. Some franchises, none of them include the initial equipment, but if you can find one that does offer the initial the equipment, the startup equipment included in the initial payment, go with that one. All right, but you can just start with the smallest one and work your way up, because either way, like the amount of business that you can generate is limitless. You know what I mean? So you might as well just start small. That way, you can know for sure if you like what you're getting yourself into. You don't got to put a ton of investment money into it, and just work your way up. What up, Candace? Who else we got? Post your link in the comment section. Can I do that? Let's see if I can do that. I can't do it, but actually it should already be in the description. All of my links and everything are in my description of all my videos automatically. So if you just scroll down, you should see the link to www.ajsimmonsonline.com. What else we got up here? Matter of fact, if you email me, I give you a discount right now just because. Email me, aj@ajsimmonsonline.com. Email me, I send you some type of coupon code or something so you get a little discount on that. Pablo, what up, Pablo? He said, when you meet with the franchise company, what do they give you? I have a meeting on Wednesday with Jan Pro, and I just don't know what to expect. So basically, they give you a run through of everything, how everything works. All right, they're gonna tell you how much their fees are, the different package levels. They're gonna give you a brochure. All of the stuff that they give you, you're gonna be able to take home and read. They're gonna give you this real thick package, this thick booklet. It's called the franchise disclosure agreement. This franchise disclosure document. I'm sorry. And it's going to go over all of the fine print and everything. You definitely should read that. They're not going to go through that whole thing with you. It's up to you to read it as an entrepreneur. If y'all can't hear me, there's a guy over here cleaning the actual carpets here, as a matter of fact. So I apologize if y'all having trouble hearing me over that noise. But yeah, nothing to be afraid of. The main things you want to look for, like I said, is the fees. No real questions. Usually they always answer questions, but if you have any questions afterwards, feel free to call them back up and ask them, or you can ask me. I should have the answer for that, especially with it being Jan Pro. Let's see what else you got. Mr. Jude 409, what up, man? He said more real estate investing videos. I got you. One thing about me, I don't like to speak a lot on stuff that I don't know for a fact about. And since I've done a lot of real estate. Well, put it this way, I have some real estate experience. I only own one property right now, and so, but I can still give you a ton of information on that because I have some experience on that too. So I got you on that. Jeremy Bester said, "How many accounts are you currently managing?" Well, it depends on which one you're talking about. If you're talking about for Jan Pro, I'm managing like 100 or something. But if you talk about my actual company, I think we got about I think it's 12 of them right now. So yeah, because you gotta remember, I sold 3/4 of my business before I moved to Jacksonville. All right, so don't judge me. All right, we going. I had to start over. All right, Social Mike Life said, "What up, AJ? What up, man?" Miss Candace said, "How much insurance usually run?" It's actually pretty cheap. I just got a quote the other day for $1 million policy for liability, and I think it was $58 a month. So. And that was $114 down, $58 a month. The bonding coverage was only, I think, $250 per year for $50,000 in bond coverage. And then if you need workers' comp, that's just depending on how many employees that you have. Social Mike Life, watch a lot of your videos, and they're all very encouraging. Thanks for all you do. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate y'all the ones that keep me going. I wouldn't know to keep going or not unless y'all give me feedback, so I really appreciate that. Shot by John Boy, he said, Baton Rouge franchise owner checking in, appreciate the info. That's what's up, man. Shout out to you, man. I hope that everything is going good for all of the people that's buying in, and especially if you buying in on the strength of me, which I don't recommend. I recommend that you buy in on the strength of your own research. But if you have been buying into franchises on the strength of me, I hope that you're not regretting it, and I hope you're learning something from it either way, and you're growing and making some money, all right? B. Rambus, where's the best place to buy equipment for commercial cleaning business? Your local. I get mine from the local distributors wherever I am. So here in Virginia, the one I use the most is called Birch Industries, but there's a million of them out there. Just do a Google search for janitorial supply distribution or something like that, and you should see a couple of different places pop up. Chief, it won't let me post a link on here. Just search for Post Construction Cleaning Group on Facebook. Okay. Yeah, search Post Construction Cleaning Group, and that's the exact name of the group, Post Construction Cleaning Group, for Chief's Post Construction Facebook group. All right. Keep Ponky says, can you make amendments to the disclosure agreement? No, but there are certain things that you can negotiate about. You know what I mean? You can. There's some wiggle room there, so it depends on what you're trying to do. But everything is negotiable, so. But usually no. All right. Sierra Dean says, "Hey AJ, do you need workers' comp insurance if you the owners already have health insurance and you don't have employees yet. Nope, you sure don't, but check with your state because that's state regulated. I know in Virginia you don't have to have it. And I think in most states you don't have to have it, but just double check. I think, and knowing here, you need, if you have over 2 employees and you're required to have workers' comp. Other than that, then it's optional. And even for the executives, it's optional. Mr. Jude 49, appreciate that, bro. No problem, man. Pablo said, thanks, no problem. Thank you. What is this? Mick Cargo 7419 says, thanks for all the great info. What's the best way to reach out to you offline? Email me. Most of the time here recently, by the way, don't nobody pay for the consultations on my website. I got to go take that form off. I'm not doing consultations right now, and I'm not charging for it. Most of the time, if you want to talk to me, email me, and I'll give you my number most of the time. And or you can give me your number, and I'll just call you when I can. But most of the time, I'll give you my number until you call me at a particular time. Candace said, thanks, no problem. I appreciate you. Deshaun Torrance says, what part of VA are you from? I'm from Portsmouth. Hampton Roads area, so I'm close to Norfolk, Virginia Beach. Jeremy Buster says, should you buy from several different franchise companies? Is that smart or just stick with one? Actually, some companies don't allow you to do that. Unless you're in a separate territory, you're not even allowed to do it, but some of them do allow it. So if they do allow it, then I don't see anything wrong with it as long as it makes sense. For example, if you bought in with a particular company, there's a reason that you bought in with them. It's probably because that was the best company. So instead of buying with a bunch of different companies, why not just buy more franchises with that same company? You know what I mean? Or just focus on growing the one that you already have. So, but yeah, some companies allow you to do it, some companies don't. I can tell you now, the big 3 don't allow Jani-king, and Coverall. They don't allow you to do that in the same territory. But if you in Virginia and you buy one with Jan Pro and then you go to another state, you might be able to get away with it, but double check on that. I'm not sure on that. Ladies love Cool Breen or Brian. I can't say it. Anyway, shout out to you though, my man. He says that how to deal with being scared of failure in business. This is what you should know. Prepare for it. Expect it. When I first started, I told myself, when I quit my job and walked out of that nice paying $20 an hour job, I said, you know what? I might go bankrupt. And I just accepted that shit. Now, what you got to understand is, what I had to understand is this, I don't know about you, but with me, I come from absolutely nothing. So all of the shit that I was starting to accomplish as I got older, it was extra credit anyway. You know what I mean? So it was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go in all in, and if I lose it, so be it. And if I don't, then I won. You know what I mean? So just look at it as what you got to lose. You know what I mean? And also learn from your mistakes, learn from your failures, right? Alice Ugo says, bro, please, can you tell us the difference? Tell us the difficult accounts to clean and the easy ones, because it seems not any kind of account someone can accept. The ones that are easy to me are the ones that are all carpet office buildings. That's the only ones I like to accept because it's easy, and that's what helped me keep my reputation up. I always tell people, actually, I'm about to do a video on that too. All the little small things that helped me be successful, like having my fiance, like taking easy accounts, like having the knowledge to how to operate computers and stuff, having QuickBooks online, all type of stuff. So I'm gonna do a video on that. I'll probably do that one. I won't be able to do it tonight because I'm stuck in Virginia. I'm about to go back to my sister-in-law's house and stay there for until tomorrow early morning when I gotta get back up on this flight and go back to Jacksonville. But I'll have that video for y'all this week. Sierra Dean says, thanks AJ, I really appreciate your videos since I'm new to this business. I appreciate you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure y'all share these videos. If y'all found them informative and helpful, I appreciate it if y'all share them as well. Eric says, hey AJ, why when I get supply from my franchise, they don't let me pay up front so they could take it at that end of the month from my pay? Hold on, wait, what? Hey AJ, when I get supply from my franchise, they don't let me pay up front, and they take. So basically, what you're saying, they don't let you pay up front, and they prefer to take it out your check. I don't know why they don't let you. They should let you. It should be an option. But what I would say on that is it should be more beneficial for you from a business standpoint if they did take it out of your check. Just because, say for example, when you get a brand new account, you're not going to get paid for that account to a later date. And so hopefully that when you getting supplies, they're taking the cost of the supplies out at the same time as that new revenue is coming in. So it should make sense for that to work for you. But if it doesn't work for you and you do want to pay cash, I don't understand why they wouldn't do that for you. But if you wish to pay, if you wish to pay up front and they're not letting you do it, then what I would do is pay yourself. Set aside like a supplies account, and then however much that equipment costs, put it in that account and pay it to you. And then that way, when they take it out of your check, you can just put that money back with the bulk of the other money, so you never really lost it. You know what I mean? So it won't throw you off if that's throwing you off. I hope you understood what I just said, because I know sometimes the way I talk, I can make stuff sound more confusing than it has to sound. All right. Deshaun Torrance says, "Wow, I'm from Portsmouth, but I also graduated from IC." No, okay. It's good to see someone from here actually trying to progress in life. That's what's up, man. I actually went to Norcom too, so that's what's up. And what class were you in? I was in 06. Jeremy Buster says, "Are there any manufacturers of equipment to stay away from, like backpack vacs, so floor machines, etc.?" I don't know of any, because something that work, I just stick with that. I don't even experiment. So I've been using Protein and Procter & Gamble for as long as I can remember. So that's what I stick with, but that's pretty much up to you. I'm actually about to post more supplies on my site as well. And I'll make sure that I only post people who or companies that I actually use and that I trust, okay? So if that might be beneficial to you, hopefully it will be. Chinner12 says, "Ever clean a healthcare facility? Do you run into OSHA issues with the gatekeeper?" Nah. Because when you go through the training program with a franchise, they train you on the OSHA stuff. But if you don't have a franchise, then just train yourself on it. Google OSHA stuff on healthcare facilities, and you can pretty much train yourself on that. And I have done it before. I don't like to, because it's usually mostly floors. The one medical facility that I do have, mine is actually a dental office, and they do have like hazmat stuff in the little red containers. And what we just don't touch it. They handle it, or we don't handle it. So because you can't put that stuff in the regular trash. So what you probably can do is just let them know that you don't handle that, and maybe they can get a separate company to handle that, or they can handle that in-house. But in the event that you find that might ruin your chances of getting the account, then just go ahead and find somebody that does do that and hire them as a subcontractor. See how much it'll cost you to hire them on, and then just add that cost to you into the proposal, okay? You're welcome, Eric. I appreciate you asking the question and participating, and hopefully I answered the question good enough. Shan Mike, "I just started a cleaning franchise with Open Works, and so far I have 2 accounts. I want to hire one person to clean the accounts, but am I thinking of hiring too soon?" Absolutely not. It's never too soon, in my opinion. Get them in there and let them know that you're growing. There'll be more to come, but for right now, you got what you got, and you just build it. You know what I mean? And they respect it more too when it's like that. This is my fiance. She might be outside. Hello?
I'm outside.
All right, I'm coming. Okay, I'm back. Lost the video for a minute there, but about to get in the car. If y'all got any more questions for me, shoot them in before I cut it off. I'm gonna head home, or not home, but where I'm staying for the night. And then I get back with y'all tomorrow. So if y'all got any more questions, shoot them in. And that's gonna be it for me. Oh, the kids ain't come. Huh? Yeah, I'm live. The kids didn't come.
Nah.
You want me to drive? Wait.
Oh, yeah?
Alright, well, I guess there's no more questions, so unless y'all just getting reconnected, because I know that it went off. Yeah, I don't see any more questions. But yeah, you definitely, no such thing as hiring too soon. Let me go back through all the questions, make sure I got everybody. Look like I did. Okay, Eric says, "April was my first with Jan Pro, so I get my first check this month of May. I was trying to pay up front. Right. So, but they should allow you to do it. I don't understand why they're not letting you pay up front. But like I said, it should be beneficial to you for them to take it out your check. However, I understand that sometimes you just want to see it without all of the deductions and proratedness and all of that going on with it. So, but yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't let you pay up front. But yeah, what time tomorrow? Oh, what time the video tomorrow? It's probably gonna be a sporadic live one tomorrow, just because usually I record my videos at night and upload them in the morning. But since I don't have access to my usual computer that I do all the uploading and editing and stuff on. I know y'all like what editing, but anyway, I do some editing. But anyway, and I don't have access to that computer, so I'm not gonna do a video tonight. Plus, I gotta get up at like 4 something in the morning to catch this flight. So I won't do an early morning video, but it'll be a sporadic one in the middle of the day. Let me see if I can put y'all change y'all view a little bit because it's so dark. Yeah, let's give y'all something to look at. Yeah. But other than that, though, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, coming to talk to me for a minute. I thought wasn't nobody gonna show up. Took y'all a little minute to get with me, and I probably had my biggest participation yet. So thank y'all for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. Make sure you share my material, share my videos, share my website, share whatever you can. I appreciate the support. I'm just trying to help, and thank y'all.